पहाड़ शुरू हो गए, देखो पहाड़ियाँ शुरू हो गई, मतलब डेक्कन प्लेटो शुरू हो रहा है। ये देखो, हाँ।
Beautiful place. I mean, how much are we driving through the city?
Yeah.
Bangalore can't hold a candle to when people rave about Bangalore. For what, I have no idea. Just look at this, man. See, fountain.
Wow.
ये सब करने का भी एक see how well the city is planned. एक तो population कम है बहुत इधर.
पॉपुलेशन देखा
और
इसकी वजह से
IT
कम
नहीं है,
है।
कुछ भी नहीं है.
ये तो बिल्कुल दिल्ली की तरह, वो जो साउथ दिल्ली की तरह है एकदम।
Ultimate place is better than any other. In fact, any city से भी बेहतर है ये. After
हाँ।
दिल्ली ठीक है, it's artificial. वो मजबूरी है करना. This is natural. मतलब Bangalore is the hub of Karnataka. Is it like this? It's
No,
like
it's about
Mysore.
such, yeah,
It's like Mysore. Mysore is also going down the drain. But
हाँ,
see this?
मैसूर की तरह, यार। पर मैसूर भी थोड़ा छोटा है मेरे ख्याल में इससे।
Mysore is much smaller as a city.
Charindi.
How much time have you driven?
Yeah.
And it is still the same.
And even the old city did not have such very congested roads.
Old city also, I do not. I am somebody who immediately finds it weird, but मुझे तो बिल्कुल भी प्रॉब्लम नहीं लगा वहाँ पे. I found it perfectly old types का old.
Probably this tragedy की वजह से यहाँ पे लोग थोड़ा कम है।
ऐसा तो मुझे नहीं लग रहा है. New Year में वो roads are like no pothole on the road, man. That is because there is no digging for internet. There is no digging for pipeline.
So maybe तो but it's still developed only अच्छे से, ये सब हो चुका है यहाँ पे, तो यहाँ का काम मतलब
We are taking some right, some left and all, and it is still going very good. It can't be that this is the only good road in Bangalore.
No, this is where आगे से वो main road वो meet करेगा.
कहीं से भी लिया तो it's looking good only. Very safe. See, any road has minimal traffic. ऐसे 15-16 लोग चलते हैं इधर उधर. That's it. कभी old building, कभी new building.
I mean ऐसा है कि एक बार फिर से चक्कर काट सकते हैं, इतना मतलब.
Marauding bus driver, Hoshangabad is come.
Shit.
Nah. Super fast. लग रहा है. इसके पीछे. But I think it should be good with the gears.